What's going on? What's going on, world? Yeah, give a couple seconds, see if anybody hop on. It's early morning live. Basically been running around doing some networking, working, um, side hustles, side gigs, and stuff like that. And still late, well, still early morning. So wanted to hop on here to talk about, um, especially for the month of June, about mental health and Men's Health Month. And one of the main thing is talking about mental health and what we have going on with society. So last about last week or two, I've been really studying what's going on with mental health, especially with it being Mental Health Month, and finding myself like even before I started doing studies was having what they call it like sleeping disorder or insomnia, where you can't even sleep sometimes. Um, in order to combat some of this, I've been going on drives, long drives. I've been going by the river, sitting by the river. I've been doing long walks. I've been up sometimes on the phone and stuff like that. So I'm trying to overcome the sleeping disorder with the insomnia and stuff like that. So I come to find out that mental health is part of that. And it also can deal with not getting enough rest, can deal with a lot of the stress that's going on. So, in this quick live, I'm not going to be on here too long, probably about, I don't want to say 30 minutes. Let's say we'll do about 10 to 15 minutes. It's some notes that I came across in terms of dealing with mental health, and I wanted to go ahead and discuss that on this live. Maybe some people out there can benefit from some of this information. Um, with that said, you wouldn't expect that a lot of people um, would think that they have mental health or any issues with mental health, especially in the urban community, in the black community, especially with men and things like that. We tend not to address these situations a lot of times. So, um, what up, Tyler? You can hear me? Speaking English. So a lot of times, what's going on is with the mental health issue, we don't really address it because we don't know what's going on, and we don't tend to make it common because a lot of times it makes it seem like it's weak or anything like that. So a lot of things that we have to do is learn to focus on yourself and love yourself. That's one thing with dealing with the mental health issues. So going across some of the studies and learning about some of the research that I've done, like I said, I started to do it because you have a lot of stress build up. You tend to come and find that you um, sometimes get overwhelmed with the different factors, the different struggles, the different um, hurdles that you come across in regards to life and things like that. Shout out to everybody on here. Aralda Torres, shout out to you. Shout out to Tyler. David, what's going on? Calvin, what's going on? So, with my studies, I found out like 72% of people are struggling with some kind of stress in regards to work, relationship, money issues, emotion. The levels of mental, um, how can I say it? I don't want to say issues, but mental um, dynamics that comes with it. It has a lot to do with all these different things. So you never really know who's dealing with what until you really get to talk to them and things like that. So 70% of people also face some kind of burnout. Could be burnout with jobs. You could be making more than one job. Maybe you're working a regular 9 to 5 job and then you're finding yourself having to work side gigs or side hustles or different ways to get your finance right to take care of your money. Cole, what's going on, Cole? So when you work in your 9 to 5, you will go ahead and also work another job, side hustles. That can also get overwhelmed. So in regards to that, you can also get burnt out with that. So there's a big increase in depression, large increase in depression. So it's a big studies going on in depression. Even the government are including some laws and bills like that in order to face what's going on with depression and the rise of mental health. And I'm speaking into this because, like I said, this is June Mental Health Month and Men's Mental Health. So I just want to come on here and talk about it. Shout out to everybody on here. Maya, I'm dealing with drugs. Can you pray for Maya, y'all? Let's go pray for Maya. She's dealing with drugs and things like that. And that's another thing that I came across with the research with mental health. A lot of people would tend to go towards like substance or substance abuse in order to combat it. But some things that I came across in research, and I'm gonna go across that later on in the video, is how to combat some of these mental health problems. And like I said, one of the main things, you gotta love yourself. You gotta create some discipline. You have to have some kind of gratitude. So let's go back to some things that I came across in regards to the mental health issue. And sometimes you might feel like quitting, you might losing hope. So some of the issues that you're gonna find yourself, even if you don't know that you're dealing with mental health, is sleeping disorder. Like I told you, I've been having some sleeping disorder. That's why I come on here because you never really know what's going on until you start doing some research. And the reason why I started doing this research is because I saw a billboard saying June is Mental Health Month. I was like, Mental Health myself. I started doing some research, and you wouldn't think that you have some kind of relationship to that problem or to that situation until you start researching it and you find some things that's related. Like I said, even fatigue, not getting that much rest, not getting a lot of sleep, not eating properly. A lot of things I found out you got to start cutting out sugar, cut back on the sugar intake, especially things before you go to sleep. Like me, I have insomnia. Sometimes I just sleep for like 2 hours and I'll be going for like 26 hours. But that's what comes with the stress, the build up, the sleeping disorder. In addition to some people build up mental health issues because they're addicted to work, addicted to technology, um, parenting, having kids, dealing with the struggles of life just in general, finance, emotional struggles, um, just a wide variety of things that can affect it, relationships, the economy, the government, the politics, a wide variety of things. Even like they said, parenting and some of the research that I did that I come across, the article said that 2/3 of parents have high stress, even dealing with like children, especially in today's time with technology, children, and a lot of the children like parents won't want to admit it, but these kids, I forgot what generation we're in, like alpha or something like that, those kids are tend to be more advanced than we expect, and they're what they're doing is on another level. So what's going on? Let me say what's going on. So shout outs to Steve. Is what you're talking? Is that what you're talking about? I'm talking about shout outs to Ben. I'm talking about mental health and coping with it, and sometimes you feel like quitting, and sometimes you feel like losing hope, and how to overcome it and how to combat it. So, like I said, so with those research that you find, even you find yourself not wanting to do anything. So that's part of depression. You find yourself coping with problems. You don't feel like getting out of bed. You don't feel like getting up and doing anything. So some of the things that I came across that you can combat is like definitely gotta love yourself, going through the motions, going through the hurdles, whichever way that you're struggling with mental health. You have to be able to let go of things that happened in the past. So things that happened in the past, stop holding on to it. Let go of those things that happened in the past because you keep dwelling on it, so it keeps building up. Dwelling on the old things that happened in the past can mess with your mental health, can affect how your emotions is, can affect your depression, can affect your mood swings. Be able to let go of the past. So that's one more thing. Change your thinking process. So don't try to harbor on negative thoughts. Don't beat up on yourself for doing the wrong thing. Try to correct the things that you've done that's in your eyes that you see that is wrong. Try to recorrect it and try to have that positive thinking. Sometimes it's hard to have that positive thinking, especially when you're going through certain mental problems, certain mental health issues, certain coping with different things. So you have to be able to change your thinking and be more positive. Have a positive posture. Change your posture, sit up straight. Sometimes we watching phones, watching technology, watching computer, we humped over. Try to have a good posture, try to sit up straight and try to focus on the mood of your body in order to affect your mental health and make your mental better. Um, Counteract negative thoughts because negative thoughts will come to your mind. So try to counteract the negative thoughts, like I said, and be more optimistic of the results that you're going to and that you're going after and that you're trying to achieve in life. So counterattack negative thoughts with positive one, and know that you have some kind of self worth. That's another thing with it with mental health. People are not having any idea that they have some kind of self worth, that you're worthy. You're worthy of living life. You're worthy of going out and doing tasks. Maybe you will fail at the task, but you're worthy of achieving things that's better for you in life, that you're worthy, that you have to love yourself, and that knowing that you're worthy of it, that would definitely offset some type of mental health or mental problems that you're going through. So definitely make sure that you're optimistic and know that you're worthy and have a positive mindset. Let me get into some of these comments real quick. Um, so let's see. Do that. Is that what you're talking about? The color of your curtains. What? He said, what are you talking about? The colors of your curtains, Steve? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this being mental health month and people not even knowing that they have some kind of mental health. And if you go ahead and do the research, that you come to find out that you're dealing with mental health. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I found myself having some kind of sleeping disorder, insomnia, and come to find out it's also dealing with mental health, which include things such as depression, sleep disorder, fatigue, addicted to drugs, work, addicted to technology. Um, Two-third appearances are struggling with parents and struggle of life just in general. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anybody curtains on here. I don't even know where that came from. Did I even say anything about curtains? Colors of curtains. Okay. All right. So let me continue because get a job and stop living off the system. Okay. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I just said back not too long ago that I work a regular 9 to 5, plus I do side gigs and stuff like that. And that's probably including my insomnias. I do I do deliveries for different courier services and things like that. So I don't know what you're talking about. Get a job and stop living off the system. Oh, okay, I like that. Shout out to Michael. Workout, choose your addiction. Workout, definitely working out. So that's one thing that's in here that they said you have to take walk in nature, which includes working out, exercising, because it gives you some kind of endorphin or something. I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, but it gives out some kind of endorphin, and that helps you increase your mood, to a better mindset. So exercise is a good thing. Sleep, I'm trying to work on the sleep thing. Like I said, I'll be up for 2 hours, and next thing you know, or sleep for 2 hours, and next thing you know, I'm up for like 20 hours or something like that, which including working, side gigs, and stuff like that. So you have to find a way. And I guess exercising will help me with the sleeping also, because they said if you exercise more, then you'll be able to create a better sleeping pattern, a better mood pattern within your body. Um, so let's go into the nature. Let's exercise. Take long walk in the nature. Go for a walk with your pets and stuff like that. They said is a good thing. Another good thing in order to get your mental health right, and if you feel like quitting and getting over losing hope and things like that. Another thing they said is to get a hug, and that one I kind of found like, yeah, that's very interesting, because hug they said creates some kind of optimism, some kind of self-esteem, and it makes you feel kind of worthy. Going back to the worthiness, and also it helps you manage your feelings better. Your I don't know exactly what they're talking. Maybe I gotta do some more research on that and do another video or do a live. But definitely shout out to Michael on that one. Definitely got to work out. Like even discipline ourselves to do a 15, 30 minute workout. You definitely feel different after working out. It definitely gives you a different mood in regards to feeling better and not feeling like quitting or giving up or losing hope. Another thing is that we have to do when we facing mental health, and if we feel like quitting and we losing hope, but we have to continue is definitely we have to have gratitude and don't beat up on yourself. So gratitude and don't beat up on yourself. You probably talk too much, like in used to. I probably think too much. Yeah. Yeah, well, thinking is a good thing too, especially if you do it from the meditative state. I like that. Yeah, I promise inner peace, bro. Meditation. Yeah, yeah, definitely meditation, and not. I gotta add that one to that list. Good looks on that one, Michael. Meditation. Definitely gotta work on some meditation, doing the exercise, the meditation, and so gratitude. Don't beat up on yourself. Every day, try to have like a gratitude journal, or if you have a journal, like write out 3 to 5 things that you're grateful about. Even if it's the same thing every day, just go ahead, write it about being gratitude. That will help with your mental health, get your mental health right. And if you feel like quitting or if you feel like giving up or losing hope, it will help with getting over that. So get definitely a gratitude journal. Finding help is another good way. You may want to see a psychologist or anything like that. Seeking help, and also, like Michael just said, meditation. So definitely appreciate everybody who's on here and who also chimed in and gave some good insights, some good comments in regards to facing mental health. If you feel like quitting and if you feel like giving up hope, there's still a way. You can have these things, and you probably don't even know that you're facing some of these things. But if you go ahead and, because 72% of people are struggling with high stress, but if you go ahead and do the research and you see like you have some kind of sleep disorder, some kind of insomnia, fatigue, addiction, struggling with life, high stress, go ahead and try to get these things. I'm probably going to do a video where we can get these lists, the best things that we can do in order to get over our mental health problems. And if we feel like quitting or if we losing hope, these things that we can do in order to get over that idea or the mindset of feel like quitting or losing hope. Go ahead and love yourself. Go ahead and be able to get over the past. Go for walks in the nature, exercise, sleep, meditation, gratitude journal. Some of these things definitely got to add to a list, and definitely appreciate everybody that was on here, and definitely big shout out to Michael on that one, with the meditation and stuff. Oh man, but yeah. Yo, Michael, man, I wonder if you got. Let me know if you got a YouTube channel. I want to check out some of your stuff because you giving some gems right now. Definitely got to find a way to stay still and stop moving. That creates anxiety. I don't like when I be having anxiety too. But definitely, if you got some value out of this, please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm probably gonna share some more of my journeys with going down this path and understanding it more, especially for this month of mental health month, understanding dealing with the stress and dealing with the emotions, having another one, emotional, what they say, emotional intelligence, having emotional intelligence, being able to manage your emotions and overcoming the struggles and the hurdles in life, and being able to continue with the journey no matter how much struggles, no matter how much times you get knocked down, no matter how much stress, anxiety, depression, fatigue, all of that, especially when all of that comes to you at once. And especially in a year like this year right here, we got election going on, we have inflation going on, we have um, layoffs, we have just a wide variety of things. So we definitely have to start focusing on the mental health and being able to overcome the mental health issues and stop feeling like quitting and stop feeling like we're losing hope, because there's a lot more things that we can get out of life. Once again, it's Ainsley D. Hope you got some value out of this. Shout outs to everybody on here. Let me see if I missed any comments. Heard, yeah, I heard to turn on sometime. Not even waking up, my weeds always spinning. Notice of sitting still. I gotta find a way to turn it off. Got you, Michael. Um, but yeah, definitely, man. We gotta keep the positive talk, man. Keep the positive thought, positive talks, positive everything, because we gonna always have negative come to our life, and we can't keep harboring on the negative. That's another thing that will keep pushing us down and putting us into depression and having us feel like just giving up hope and giving up and quitting, and having us having sleeping disorder, insomnia, where you can't sleep and you're probably driving around for hours, or you're thinking of stuff for hours, or you on technology for hours. Got to be able to get out in nature and have that positive thought. So I was told a long time age, I was told a long time age, depression, anxiety is natural. It just means you gotta make changes, and your subconscious is telling you to make changes louder and louder until you do. Ooh, did y'all hear that one from Michael? I'm gonna have to read that one again. I was told a long time age, depression, anxiety is natural. It just means you gotta make changes, and your subconscious is telling you to make changes louder and louder until you do so. Definitely feel that one, Michael. And one of the changes, like you said earlier, is exercise, because it gives you that energy, being able to create that mindset and create that mood of a positive thinking and positive outcome. And no matter the hurdles, no matter the struggles, no matter the negative things that will come to you, and a lot of these things is on us. Like you said, it's on us. It's basically our fault. We don't want to take the blame for it, but a lot of the issues and a lot of problems, a lot of the obstacles and hurdles that we go through is because of our problems, our own problems, and we have to find a way to deal with our own problems, because we're the one that create this problem. Nobody else really did it except for us. Um, yeah. Yeah. Okay, got you. Long time ago. My bad. I feel you on that. Shout out to Michael though, but definitely, yeah. A long time ago, I was told depression, anxiety is natural. It just means that you gotta make changes, and your subconscious is just telling you to make them changes louder and louder. For real, feel you. Um, Michael also said, when people figure out no one is coming to save us, yeah, gotta get started. That's something that I've been learning last year or two. Nobody else gonna save it except yourself, and that's gonna be going a big way. As if you have offsprings, if you have people that's your ears, your offsprings that you know gonna be inheriting your actions that you do now. You have to make sure that you're doing the right actions. Um, appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Um, I'm definitely going to be doing a journey with that one, especially with this being mental health. More into some positive mindset things, how we can overcome these things and these hurdles that we come through, and the blockages, and stop pulling up the emergency brake. And what I mean like that, sometimes we have a goal and we're going with the goal, and we're going the curves, but then sometimes it might get a little steeper, and then while we're going up, we have the acceleration going, we have everything going, and we're going up the hill, we got the momentum, but all of a sudden we're gonna pull the emergency brakes. We got to stop doing that too. But I hope y'all got some value out of this, and I definitely appreciate y'all coming on here and giving me your feedback and some advice as well as some ways to deal with mental health. And if you feel like quitting and if you're losing hope, things to do. So once again, it's AZD. Hope you got some value out of this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Be safe.